This is going to be a step-by-step, no fluff tutorial and explanation about what Strongblock is, how to get a Strongblock node set up, and kind of how that whole process works. And we're also going to do a little risk evaluation at the very beginning to make sure that you understand what you're getting into if you want to get involved in Strongblock. Now, full disclosure, I am involved in Strongblock. I think the risk is worth it, but please note that there is risk. So real quick before we get started, this is not a hype crypto channel. I'm not gonna hype up this Strongblock and tell you that you need to do it because you're gonna 10x your money. We're gonna be very straightforward. So if you like that, click subscribe. That's what this channel's all about. Now let's dive in and talk a little bit about Strongblock. You can see right here, this is kind of my Strongblock dashboard. I have 3 Strongblock nodes currently running. And you can see right here that currently Strongblock owes me 6 strong, which amounts to about, I think it's about $600 each for the Strong token right now, which means they owe me about $3,600 to $4,000. Now let me explain how this project works, and please follow very carefully so that you understand before you get into this. So the first thing that they do is they offer Ethereum nodes. You pay them and they will go create and manage an Ethereum node for you so that you don't have to go through all the stress and stuff that comes with creating one of those. And honestly, it's a little harder than I think other people make it out to be. So they'll go create the node for you and they'll manage the node for you. Now the cost for them to do this is 10 Strongblock tokens, okay, which is their native token. And it's very, very easy to create, but you have to pay them 10 Strongblock tokens in order for them to do that. Currently the price of Strong is about $600. That's half of what it was just a month ago, but it's like double what it was 3 months ago. So it's all over the place right now. But you pay them 10 Strong tokens, which you can go buy, and we'll show you how to do this in the tutorial here. And then you can see right here that it also has fees. So you also have to pay them a monthly fee, a very small monthly fee. It's about $15, I think, something like that, for them to manage that node for you. Now, here's what they promise you, right? So this is built around an Ethereum node, but you don't really ever deal with Ethereum. What they promise you is that they'll pay you 0.1 Strong tokens every single day for this node. Okay, so you buy it for 10 Strongblock tokens and they pay you 0.1 every single day, which means that if Strong token holds value, right, it stays at a similar value, you'll be able to pay off your initial investment very, very quickly. And by quickly, I mean a little bit over 3 months. So I'm just about to the point where I've paid off my Strong tokens, which is really exciting because then it's just profit from there on out. But you've got to think about how this all works. All right, so you pay them in Strongblock token, and then they pay you out in Strongblock token, which means that your payout really depends on what the price of Strongblock is. And if the price of Strongblock gets cut in half or by even more, then that payback period, right, where you get your money back, can go from 3 months to 6 months. Or if it goes down by 75%, it can go from 3 months to a year. And so it depends very, very heavily on the price of this Strongblock token. And what's going on right now is there's a lot of people getting into this Strongblock nodes and things like that, and it's driving up the price, right? Because if you want them to create a node, you pay them in their native token, which means you have to buy their token, and it starts to drive up the price as all these people come in and buy the token. Now the problem here, right, is if that starts to dry up and a lot less people start buying these nodes, they still have to pay 0.1 Strong on every one of these nodes, okay? They still have to pay out these rewards, but they're not getting the demand for their Strongblock token like it was before, and we start to see the price drop, which is kind of what we see in this chart right here, right? We start to see the price drop as less people are getting into Strongblock, but more people are starting to pull out those rewards, those 0.1 daily rewards. So I consider this a somewhat risky investment, right? But I like that it's short, that if Strong can hold for me for just a few months, I'll be able to pay it completely off. And then no matter what happens, everything is profit after that. And so that was my thought process about 2.5 months ago when I first got into this. I still think there's some good opportunity there. You can see overall, it's still a pretty decent uptrend. The whole crypto market has been down the last little bit, and I think that's why it kind of killed the bounce right there. You can see on that chart, it was bouncing right off the trend line, but then it kind of killed it when the whole crypto market went down, okay? But so just understand that there is that risk there. Yes, you could technically have it paid off in 3.5 months. No, that's not guaranteed, and that's very heavily dependent on the price of this token that we're looking at here. So let's dive in, we'll go over the tutorial. Remember, at any point, you can always just hover over the screen or tap the screen on the phone, and there's a timeline, and you can click, if you know that step already, you've already done that, you can go ahead and click ahead to the next step. So use that, and this tutorial will work out a lot better for you. Step 1 is we're gonna go to Coinbase, okay? So if you have a Coinbase account, you can skip this step, but you're gonna need to buy Ethereum in Coinbase. So to break down the steps here, first, we're gonna need to go to Coinbase and get Ethereum, okay? So we're gonna buy some Ethereum. We're gonna need to send that Ethereum to a different wallet that's not Coinbase. We're gonna use that wallet to buy the Strong token because Strong's not available in Coinbase. Then we're gonna go to Strong's website and we're gonna create this Strongblock node that we're talking about. So step one is we go to Coinbase right here. There's a link down below. If you don't have a Coinbase account, you can get it set up. And then you're gonna need to fund that. Okay, so you're gonna click on the picture on the right here. You're gonna click on settings. We're gonna click on payment methods, and there's a bunch of payment methods available. If you can, do PayPal. You'll get access to your funds a lot sooner, and you'll be able to make this whole tutorial go a lot sooner. If not, you can do credit cards and bank accounts as well. But you're going to need to add a payment method, and then we're just gonna go to trade right here, and we're gonna buy Ethereum, okay? So I'm just gonna type in Ethereum, and it's gonna pull up Ethereum. We're gonna click buy, and we're gonna buy however much you want. Okay, Ethereum has a lot of fees. Remember, we're gonna need to buy Strongblock here. And so you're gonna have to go look at the price of Strongblock and know that you're gonna need 10 of them. So currently the price of Strongblock is $638, which means we're gonna need at least $6,300 plus fees, so $6,500 to $6,700. To be safe, I'd throw out about $7,000 into it right now. Okay, this is not for the weak-hearted here. This is not a cheap purchase for us to get into. But you'll buy about $7,000 worth of ETH in Coinbase, and then you're gonna click preview buy. I'm only buying $100 worth. I already have my nodes, right? But don't worry, we'll still talk you through everything on the screen. We'll click buy now, and then you're gonna have Ethereum sitting in Coinbase. So now we need to send that Ethereum somewhere where we can actually buy the Strongblock coin here. Okay, so your next step is you're going to need to go create a browser wallet on Metamask. So if you don't have a Metamask wallet, then there's another link down below where you can go, and you're gonna get this, it's gonna take you right here. You're gonna click add to Chrome. Mine says remove from Chrome, and you're going to add Metamask to your Chrome. Now this is very, very important, okay? You're gonna click add to Chrome, and then it's gonna take you through a few steps, and it's gonna give you a seed phrase. Do make sure you write down that seed phrase. That is extremely important. That's kind of your only backup. There's no password recovery in MetaMask, so write down that seed phrase. Then you'll end up with a browser extension that looks somewhat like this, or you can always go here and you can click expand view, and it will take you to a screen that looks like this, which is probably what you'll see after you set up this MetaMask account. So MetaMask is a wallet for Ethereum, and it's browser based. It's built on your browser, okay? So you're gonna click that, get it set up, and now we're gonna need to send our Ethereum to MetaMask. And the way we do that is we get our address from our MetaMask wallet, okay? So the address is sitting right there, or right here. If you click it up here, it's sitting right here. So you're gonna copy that address, you're gonna go right here to Coinbase, and you're gonna go to your assets, okay? And in your assets, you're going to be able to send Ethereum. So I'm gonna go down here to my Ethereum asset, I'm gonna click it, and I'm gonna click send right here, and I'm gonna plug in that address that I just had. Okay, and it says, okay, Ethereum, everything else good. How much do you want to send? And let's say I wanna send $100 worth. I will send $100 worth and click continue. Note, there will always be fees for this. Okay, once you've sent it, you're going to see a balance show up right here in your Ethereum wallet. So once you're here, we now need to get the Strongblock token, right? That's how we buy a Strongblock node, is we buy the Strongblock token first. So we're gonna go right here. This is a fun process. Welcome to crypto. The people that are making crazy gains figure this stuff out. So please, if you're still watching and you're like, this is too complicated, watch the whole tutorial. The people that make crazy gains in crypto are willing to put in the work to figure out these more complicated things. So our next step is to get this Strongblock token. And the way that we're gonna do that is, once again, a little bit complicated. We're gonna need to get an address for the Strongblock token, and then we're gonna need to go to a decentralized exchange and swap our Ethereum for the Strongblock token. So to get the address, there's another link down below, Coinmarket. This is the page it's gonna take you to, and you're gonna wanna copy this contract right here. Okay, that's the contract address of the Strong token. Once you've copied that contract address, you're gonna go to the next link down below, and this is the decentralized exchange where we can swap Ethereum for Strong. So you're gonna click that link, and it's gonna look like this. Okay, and you're gonna say, I've got Ethereum, and I wanna swap it for Strongblock. So it's gonna default to Ethereum right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap it for, and we're gonna paste that address we just got, right? And it's gonna say, oh, that's Strong. And you're gonna say, yes, it is. Let's import that. Now, the next thing you might have to do this at the beginning, you might have to do this at the end, but you're gonna need to connect your wallet, okay? Because we've got this MetaMask wallet in our browser, but we need to give permission for this Uniswap, right? This decentralized exchange to access the money in that wallet. So mine's already connected, it auto-connected, but you'll go up here and you'll need to click connect, and it'll make a little pop-up and you'll confirm that yes, you want to give it permission to access that money in the wallet, okay? And then we'll actually need to do it again once it's time. So once we enter the amount, let's say, in your case, you'll need to get, you'll put in 10 right here, 10 Strong, and it'll say, okay, that'll be this much money. Obviously, we're not buying that right here, so we're just gonna put in a different amount. But you'll put in 10 strong right there, and then it's gonna load up a conversion rate. Say, okay, that's gonna cost you this much Ethereum. You'll click swap. Okay, it's gonna give you confirm all that. You're gonna click confirm swap, and then it's gonna pull up right here. Now mine says this insufficient funds because we're not actually going through buying one right now, but you'll not see that, and you'll be able to click confirm and it'll go through. Now once it goes through, you now have 10 Strongblock, assuming that you typed in 10 right there. You now have 10 Strongblock, which is the cost that we need to purchase one of these Strongblock nodes. So it could take up to 5 to 10 minutes. You'll see it you'll see something up here say pending, you'll wait, and then it'll confirm. And that will take us to the final step of this puzzle, okay? And that's going to strongblock.com right here. That's the last link down below. And you're gonna click create your node, okay? When you click create your node, it's gonna take you to a site just like what we were on in the beginning. Step one is always to connect our wallet, okay? We'll just go through the process right here, just like we did. We'll say connect to our wallet, and then it's time to create a node, okay? And it's gonna know, right now it says your wallet doesn't have any strong in it, but you'll have 10 strong in your wallet, and you'll need a little bit of Ethereum here to create the node as well. These are all contracts that are being executed on the Ethereum blockchain. But we'll click create your node. You'll give your node a name. I usually name it by the date so that I can keep track of when I actually got it. You'll give your node a description. It says, okay, that's gonna cost this much strong, and it'll kind of explain what I just explained to you in a little more detail. And then, like I said, a $15 monthly fee that you have to pay. It'll remind you of that. We'll name it. And then you'll click on a prove strong right here, and it's gonna pull up your wallet, and it's gonna say, does he have strong? And we're gonna be like, no, I don't have strong in my particular wallet, right? It's gonna say, okay. Yours is gonna say yes, mine's gonna say no. And you're gonna go through this process right here, okay, where you confirm the strong. It'll wait a second, and then it's gonna ask you to pay another fee to give them access to the strong. And once this goes through and you have a node, you're gonna see it looking just like this, like we see right here, okay? And it's gonna say due in 30 days, I believe. But that's gonna be your node, and you're gonna see your rewards start instantly compiling. Your main rewards up here, and your reward if you have multiple nodes right here. Now, once you're ready to claim your rewards, which I don't do very often because it costs fees to use this Ethereum network, as you've started to see, but you'll click claim right there, and you'll claim it into your wallet, and you'll go through the claim process, and it's gonna pop up. You watch right here, we'll show you right here. It's gonna say, okay, you wanna claim them? The fee is $199 or $200 to do that, which is terrible. And I'll say, no, I'll just deal with this a little bit later because that's crazy fees. But it'll automatically deposit them after that right back into your Metamask wallet right here. You'll see your Ethereum balance go up from there. Now, the very last thing to note, if you want to see Strongblock inside your Metamask wallet, you want to see your Strongblock balance right after you purchase and anytime you withdraw this Strongblock, is all you've got to do is go right up here or down here, and you're going to click import tokens, go to custom token and paste it. Looks like that token has already been added to mine. Oh, I've already added it, but you'll paste it and then you'll click import and it'll show up right there, and you'll be able to see your Strongblock balance from then on out. Okay, and if you want to pull this money all the way back into US dollar, you'll go through this whole journey backwards where you take your Strong, you convert it to ETH. That ETH will show up in your MetaMask, and then you'll withdraw from your MetaMask back to your Coinbase and pull from your Coinbase back into your bank account. That's the entire process in reverse. Hopefully you can do that after you've done the whole process forward. But that's how we get this Strongblock node set up and running. As you can see, it's a little bit complicated. It's a little bit risky. I think it's worth it on both fronts, but that's up to you and you know what you have to risk and how much you can risk. Again, if you like tutorials that are step-by-step, straightforward, simple, less hypey and more honest, then click subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys.